Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. And guess what? I am back with another Speed Force theory video that I would like to share with you guys. Finally, another Speed Force theory video just came into my head, so I would like to share it with you guys. And also, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year. Let's just hope this year is a lot better than last year. So, since we have officially entered January, we are expecting Batwoman Season 2, the first Arrowverse show, to air in just a couple of weeks, where I will probably review like the first couple of episodes until The Flash Season 7 and Superman and Lois roll around. But speaking of The Flash Season 7 and Superman and Lois, we are expecting those two to hit our screens pretty soon as well, and I cannot be more excited. And obviously we are expecting more trailers for those shows in like a couple of weeks time. So that is very exciting as well. And also for The Flash Season 7 and Superman and Lois, I will also be doing weekly reviews for those shows. And especially for The Flash Season 7, I will also be doing weekly trailer breakdowns as well. Now, obviously during The Flash Season 7, we are expecting the new artificial Speed Force, which will give Barry his speed back. And we will be sticking with this new artificial Speed Force from The Flash Season 7 onwards. Whenever the final season rolls around, we will still have the new artificial Speed Force. So this does technically play a very crucial part to the show going forward. Now, for this theory video, it is once again time travel related, and the video idea is, could Barry's new Speed Force potentially be the original Speed Force in Earth Prime? Now, although this could be quite confusing when I first mentioned it, like how is this possible? When I start explaining it, it will actually make quite a lot of sense. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, as we are aiming to hit between 15,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Not sure if that is too much, but hopefully we can make it. And also make sure you subscribe so you are obviously aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way, especially with how close the shows are until they roll around. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter if you guys want to see my thoughts on other Arrowverse shows which I don't do videos on or barely do videos on, such as like Black Lightning, Batwoman, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl. And also I do have some stuff about The Flash Season 7 and Superman and Lois as well. But when the shows come around, as I said, I am mainly covering The Flash and Superman and Lois. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on like Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl, you guys can see my thoughts in regards to all of those on my Twitter. But also things outside of the Arrowverse, such as the DCEU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Star Wars stuff. So all of my thoughts in regards to those are also shared on Twitter. And also it would just be greatly appreciated if you guys could drop a follow as well. For anyone interested, I will link my Twitter page down below. Now, so far on Earth Prime, we obviously had the death of the Speed Force during The Flash Season 6. And although by the end of the season Barry still has some speed left, it's dwindling by every day that goes by. So eventually it will get to a point where he will be powerless. And the speed he has currently at the moment isn't enough for him to be the hero that Central City needs. It isn't enough for Barry to continue becoming the Scarlet Speedster, which is why he is determined in creating a new artificial Speed Force in the first place. However, in the Earth Prime timeline, what if the new Speed Force is actually the original one? And that would kind of make sense, because technically, if the Speed Force is dead in one point in time, that should mean that the Speed Force doesn't exist at all. Because by the way the show described the original Speed Force, the Speed Force is connected since the beginning of time all the way to the end. So if it dies in one point, clearly it shouldn't exist in the past or the future as well. So that was kind of like a plot hole that the show didn't really explain quite well. So as I said during the start of this video, this new Speed Force is something new being added onto the show, and it will most likely stay until the end of the show, whenever that rolls around. Let's just say season 10. Now, for the ending scene of The Flash for the final season, the majority of the people want to see Barry becoming the lightning that struck him in the first place. That was indeed what happened in the comics, so that is why I guess so many people would like to see that ending. Now, although I told you guys I would absolutely hate it if that ending scene ever becomes a thing, because you guys know I despise it when a show gets rid of their main character, that ending scene does actually play a very crucial role to this theory video, and it is very interesting. So Barry will get his speed back during the Flash season 7, and he will be using the new Speed Force onwards. But if that ending scene does happen, if Barry Allen does become the lightning that struck him during the final season of The Flash, then that would mean that future Barry, with the new Speed Force in his system, strikes 2013 Barry. And if 2013 Barry got struck by that lightning, that would mean that when Barry Allen wakes up from his coma in 2014, Barry would have the new Speed Force in his system, not the original one. Since this is a never-ending loop, technically speaking, on Earth Prime, the new artificial Speed Force is the original Speed Force, because the original Speed Force is dead. And then when the artificial Speed Force rolls around, Barry would obviously have that during the Flash season 7, and that would stick with him towards the end. So if Barry does become the lightning that struck him, he would have the new Speed Force in his system. So that version of Barry striking 2013 Barry would mean that 2013 Barry would have the new Speed Force in his system. Now, if you guys don't understand by what I'm saying over here, I will try and explain it with something else. So let's take Gideon for example. Gideon is only in Star Labs because Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, from the future brought Gideon to the past to guide him through his plans. So Gideon isn't built yet. This version of Gideon that we have in the show is made in the future and brought to present day through time travel. So at that point, Barry didn't create Gideon yet, and the only reason Gideon still exists is because Barry will eventually create Gideon in the future, and Reverse Flash would bring that version of Gideon to the past. So just like Gideon, what if the new Speed Force is the original Speed Force in this new timeline created in the future? That would make a lot of sense when you think about it. And the way Barry Allen in the past gets the Speed Force is because our current Barry will eventually become the lightning that strikes him when the particle accelerator explodes. That is how the new Speed Force is the original Speed Force. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about this theory. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.